محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Just continuation of the Quran session, inshallah. And here Allah Azza wa Jalla said, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والمطلقات يتربصن بأنفسهن ثلاثة قروء ولا يحل لهن أن يكتمن ما خلق الله في أرحامهن إن كن يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر وبعولتهن أحق بردهن في ذلك إن أرادوا إصلاحا. Hamad, no shouting in my class. ولهن مثل الذي عليهن بالمعروف وللرجال عليهن درجة والله عزيز حكيم. So this ayah, Allah will tackle the issue of divorce, and He said all those who divorce should wait for 3 quru. They shouldn't get married unless 3 quru passes. Brother, there's a chairs here. Yeah, you come. There's quite a few chairs in the front here. We're missing one table in the middle here. Somebody moved the table. There should be another table. No, we're all right. We're all right for now. So very quickly, we'll tackle this. It's a big subject, but we'll see how much we can give it today. It's also one verse, one ayah. But divorced women should wait for 3 quru. While here, when he talked about when he talk about women who are divorced and they are not having period, or they haven't started having period, they should wait for 3 months. So, but when you talk about women who are divorced while they still get a period, they should wait for 3 quru. Now 3 quru, there's a lot of interpretation to it, but it is a 3 menstruation period. Some say the beginning of the period, some said toward the ends of the period. And the problem here that a period could be for one woman is 20 days dry and 7 days or 8 days period. Some could be 15 days dry and 5 days period differ. The wisdom of that, subhanAllah, when you look into the wide range of people, women still young, still there's life ahead of her, and she's still not really want to stay single. She might want to go and marry quickly, and if her period is just 15 days plus 5 days, 15 days dry, 5 days period, that's 20 days, so she could get married after 60 days, which is 2 months. If her period is 24 days and 6 days bleeding, then 30 days, then the 3 quru is 90 days. So there's difference. And the variation, subhanAllah, because Allah Azza wa Jal wanted to not link it to time, link it to how active this lady was, her biology is and things. While she is, if she has a period, she should not actually, while she's waiting for the 3 periods or 3 quru, she shouldn't get married until this passes. But if she is pregnant, she should not get married until she give birth to the child. And when she give birth to the child, she could get married. Now, the other rules which will come later, if she is like divorced and she was 3 months pregnant, she will have to wait for 6 months to give birth and then get married. If she is 8 months pregnant, she will wait for 1 month, give birth, and get married. Some scholars said no, the longer of the two. So if the wait is 6 months, she has to wait 6 months or 7 months. If the wait is 1 month, she needs to add another 2 months to make it to 3 months. So this is where also they differ. And if she is pregnant, she is haram to hide that she's pregnant. Because some of them might hide they are pregnant. especially if they are just 4 weeks pregnant or just missed a period or something, because she was to get married very quickly. So she doesn't want to wait for 9 months or 8 months. So she lies that she's pregnant, but she enters to the new marriage a child which doesn't belong to the marriage. So it's haram to hide her pregnancy. If they believe in Allah and the hereafter, they shouldn't. And if there are anybody to marry them, their husband have the right to return them, take them back to the marriage. So that's talaq al-raj'i, it's called, when he divorces her, but he can take her back the next day or 2 days or 10 days or whatever it is, providing doesn't stretch, like we said, the ila more than 40 days. And that's ila when he make the oath.
4 months.
4 months. Why I'm saying 40 days for some reason. Something in my mind. If they want to be good, even aradu islahan. وَلَهُنَّ, the wife and the husband, they have equal right and duty. So this ayah, وَلَهُنَّ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ, is actually a basic rule in Islam, but it's hidden inside an ayah. We were talking on Sunday about basic rules and major statements hidden in an ayah, and this is one of them, that the wife have right and have duty equal to the right and duty of the husband, but the husband have an extra daraja, an extra step, which is the spending on the house. She might not spend on the house, he spend on the house, because the other ayah said, بِمَا فَضَّلَ اللَّهُ بَعْضَهُمْ عَلَى بَعْضٍ وَبِمَا أَنْفَقُوا مِنْ أَمْوَالِهِمْ. Allah made the husband have a step ahead because Allah said so and because they spend their money. And Allahu Azizun Hakim, Allah exalted in might and the most wise. So if we, how many minutes now? And then there's a different subject now, talaqu marratan, and there's a lot of dispute on, can you divorce the woman 3 times separate, or can you divorce her 3 times in one go? That will take also some time. Probably we'll leave it till next week, inshallah. But here, if you take these 2 ayahs, الَّذِينَ يُؤْلُونَ مِن نِسَائِهِمْ, those who make an oath not to sleep with their wives for 4 months, they can do that for up to 4 months. If they change their mind after 1 week or 1 month or 2 months, they have to pay a fidya for their breaking the oath by fasting 3 days or feeding 10 people or free a slave. If the 4 month finishes, then they either go back to the wife and they don't have to, they didn't break their oath without doing anything, or they could divorce the wife. But they could not carry on more than 4 months. So Allah gave them the 2 options. And then if a woman is divorced, then she has to wait for 3 periods, and that will make sure that she is not pregnant. And also she go through the separation and the stress and the sorting out her trauma with the divorce and things. No matter what is, even if she hate the husband, she still find divorce is stressful and a big event. So not to rush to any decision to marry another guy, Allah wants her to think about it. And so there's 2 reasons: psychologically good for her, and to make sure that she is not pregnant. And she should not hide that she is pregnant, because she shouldn't bring into the family a child doesn't belong to the husband, because he's not supposed even to feed him or dress him, look after him. It's the responsibility of the ex-husband. But they can't be taken back by their husbands, who have the priority to take them back within the 3 periods. If the 3 periods pass, then there will be baynuna sughra. They have to marry her again and give a mahr and things. So he has to take her back before the 3 months passes. Otherwise, he cannot take her back unless she agrees, and he pay mahr and get 2 witnesses. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي